Hello everybody, I am Maxmus on the YouTube channel Maxmus and Lexter. Thank you for joining me today, and today I would like to start something new in a way of starting a few blogs. Now, most of our people who know our channel will know us for gaming, Minecraft especially, and a few other games. So the reason I want to do this is basically I want to start talking about health and different health issues. My reason for being these videos is there are too many health issues out there that people aren't accepting, basically. Now, it's not just about accepting, it's about accepting people are different. People experience things differently, they feel things differently, and just because you're alright, it doesn't mean that someone else is. So I want to talk about, eventually go over different blogs and let's talk about different health ones. Let's be open, let's be honest, let's communicate each other, let's share comments with each other after the videos. I think it's always easy to say someone's feeling sorry for themselves, someone's exaggerating, someone's looking for sympathy, blah 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 blah. Not always the case. Not always the case. Okay, get to know someone first. Get to know them as a real person. Don't judge thinking. Okay, so it's a bit like when we got taught as children. They stop, look and listen. I say stop before you say anything. Listen to the person who's actually feeling it, and think about how they feel. Don't just jump in and judge them and say, well, in my lifetime, it's not your lifetime, it's their lifetime, it's their feelings, it's not your feelings. So I'm not going to go on about moaning and going about things like that. I think you got the idea of what I'm saying there. So myself, I will talk about my own experiences. Now, I have a lot of life experience. I don't say that lightly because I think that is, again, something that's quite overused. But when I was 16, I started to do care work. I did that for 5.5 years in a residential senior home. And please note, I use the word seniors, not elderly. I think seniors is a much better word, my personal choice. Then I went into about 5.5 years, 6 years in a learning disability home, which also had a day centre between the two. And then I joined what I am now, which is supporting people with both categories, senior and disabilities, not necessarily learning disabilities but disabilities in their own home. This is more of a manual thing now rather than the care side, so I do gardening and decorating just basically to help support, and also it gives them two things: someone to help support their own home, someone they can talk to, but also part of the reason for who I work with is to give someone that they can turn to without any worries. Right, so me now also, personally, I am actually 43. Yes, a 43-year-old man playing Minecraft on YouTube. So what? Who cares? Never mind. So yeah, I don't put age for any reason to do something or not to do something, unless it's legal. You can't do something. If you're under 18, you can't do certain things. You're under 16, blah blah blah. That's different. But I don't like labels. I don't even like the word labels when it comes to health. People who have different conditions, a condition has a name, it is not a label. People have different ages, that's an age, it's not a label. It's not you're too young to have this, you're too old to have that, you're too healthy to be like this, you're this and that. It's not. If you got it, you got it. There's no limits. You can have a young toddler get arthritis, for instance. You don't got to be 70, 80 to get arthritis. Think about it. There's no real limits to any of this sort of stuff. only your mind, only how much you're willing to absorb. So my own health is probably not obviously good at the moment. Yeah, I got on weight when I was young, probably about 4 or 5 years ago. I was slim, I was very fit. I wouldn't say very fit, but I was fit, healthy. So the last few years have taken its toll, and I myself have arthritis. I'm not going to go into my arthritis today, but it started in my hip, and it is quite bad. I'll go into that one perhaps in my next one. But for today I'm going to talk about my sinuses. Now, I know there is quite a few people who have sinus blocked issues. I'm one of them. So yeah, so I've had this for a number of years, and I probably had it for a year or two, probably 2 years before I actually saw a doctor about it. Partly because I just thought it's hay fever, and just hay fever, it'll be alright. Kept taking nasal sprays, etc, etc. Eventually I did go to the doctor, ended up having x-rays, MRI scan, seen a specialist, and being referred. Not quite that easy though, is it? So yeah, when I decided to see the doctor, it was because I was getting a bit fed up. I say fed up in the mornings, clearing clearing the ways, because anyone who doesn't know what blocked sinus is basically, it feels like someone's squeezing the bridge of the nose all the time. It's like a really heavy cold, and you get pressure here, so it always feels like I've got headaches, especially if I'm feeling a bit rushed, stressing like that, tension. Here you get it here, under your eyes, etc. And anyone who does follow the YouTube channel for the gaming, even now I have to pretty much always breathe through my mouth as I'm talking, which isn't necessarily natural. So sometimes I get out of breath quite quickly now. Even now I'm like so it'd be nice not to have that feeling. It also does generally make you feel unfit because of that, because your body's not absorbing the oxygen like you should do. If you think of like a hot water pipe with scaling, the chalk's blocking it up. It's the same principle, the narrowing, it's getting the airways getting narrower and narrower. Same thing really. So I am booked in now to have an operation. So I saw the doctor, she referred me to the specialist, but all that progress started back in early April for me. My letter arrived today. So, and today's date is the 6th of October. So that's how long it takes just to get a letter. I have to admit, the operation itself is the end of the month, so I can be following that up quite well. I can do some blogs and photos, and not necessarily with the operation. No, let's not go there. But with how it turns out and how I feel, I think what gets me now is always feeling bunged up and like pressure here, and I do get migraines now and again. They literally affect me from almost the time I wake up right through to about 7, 8 in the evening probably. And that truly is a leave me alone moment. I put my head up, I feel dizzy, sick, vertigo-y. And it takes me probably a couple of days to get my strength up again after them. Again, migraines are something else. Migraines, headaches, affect people different ways. There's many proven things about varieties of things. Flus, you got a man flu. It's actually as a man, when you hear that, it's actually not nice. Did you actually know it is actually proven men do actually get the flu worse? Sorry ladies, I don't mean that as a judgment, but it is actually a real fact. But anyway, so just breathing, can very wheezy, can't get through. At night time you're trying to settle, you know, you lay your mouth over here, you know, it's not nice. You feel yourself wheezing or snoring. I've gone to sleep, you know, being also, why am I making that noise? It's just the air passageways. Again, if you've got a partner sleeping next to you, it's not nice for them, and they start moaning at you, and it's not your fault, blah blah blah. So it's not nice. So when I did the operation, basically they got to clean out in between back of your skull here. It's very thin openings, so they can become blocked, or even if you have like an infection, it, you know, gets blocked. So basically that's all going to be cleared out, the tunnels for it all to work properly, and hopefully I can breathe again, and hopefully I can make better YouTube videos with my voice. I hope. Don't know about the gaming bit though, still got to improve the games, but anyway. So yeah, so my operation is the end of the month. So let's try and build here a community of togetherness. If you've got a health issue you want me to try and talk about or bring up, let's do that. You know, let's talk arthritis, let's talk sinuses, let's talk flus, let's talk colds, let's talk depression, anxiety, let's talk epilepsy, diabetes, autism. Who knows? There's so many there, and it affects us all differently. But let's all support each other and be there for each other. If you have any questions, comments, please let's share. Let's, you know, be there for each other. But thank you for watching today, and I hope we can continue to do this. So let me know what you think about it. Okay, thank you very much. I will speak to you soon. Bye.